I'm sorry. I swear I'm not looking for flaws. My stress is mounting between the repairs, my move, and starting my new job. I'm grateful, but swamped. I place my hands on my temples and try to rub away the tension pinching all the way to my jaw. I'm thrilled to leave my small apartment behind, but dreading the actual move. You're worrying for nothing. Hire someone to pack up your place and move it here. You have money to spare. Holly offers little sympathy for my plight as she wanders into the previous owner's custom-built walk-in closet and marvels at the space. This is the closet of my dreams. Why have you never made mention of this before? I shrug my shoulders and demonstrate the motorized revolving shoe shelf. It's a little over the top if you ask me, but it has a few conveniences. Show off! She stares back at me from the full-length mirror and sticks out her tongue. You're trying to simplify my dilemma to shut me up. First, you know I'd never let anyone pack my stuff. Movers break shit all the time. And I'm not talking about moving something from point A to point B. This could be a 3-day affair. My grandmother gave me a ton of antique pieces from the house in Tarrytown, and those must be handled with extra care. Then we need to grab my new furniture from the storage center in Chelsea. It's a whole ordeal that needs planning and coordination. I whine, then cringe with horror, realizing I sound like a petulant child. My cheeks heat with embarrassment. I hate making a fuss, but I'm in way over my head, navigating through a field I know nothing about. We climb the stairs to the 3rd floor, Holly peeking into rooms while I inspect the door jambs for dents and scuffs. I stop to admire a reading nook just off the 2nd floor landing, with a bay window overlooking the street. Holly's right. I'm a fortunate girl, and I should be walking on air. There aren't too many 22-year-olds who could afford a place like this. Even fewer people come into multi-million-dollar trust funds when they turn 21. I should count my blessings and savor this milestone. Would you want to see the patio on the roof? I have big plans for waterproof furniture, an outdoor rug, and miniature cypress trees, but I'd like your opinion before I settle on anything, I say as we ascend the small metal staircase leading outside. Holly has far better style than me, and although there's no guarantee I'll implement all of her suggestions, I'd like to hear her ideas. Holly buzzes with excitement as she walks on the rooftop and takes in the view of Central Park in Upper Manhattan. She scampers toward the edge and lifts her hand to her forehead to shield her eyes from the sun. This is such a gorgeous space. I can already picture us lounging on a crisp fall day, sipping mulled wine and talking shit about the men in our lives. She giggles as she prances about, twirling like a ballerina toward the door leading downstairs. Our men? I'm done with men. The only man I care about is the designer making my custom draperies. I huff and pull the measuring tape from my purse and click it in front of her face. Help me measure. Holly follows, shaking her head as she gripes. Don't let Caden win by not getting back on the horse. His loss is New York's gain. He has a new girlfriend who will probably dump him when she finds out he turns into a troll after the honeymoon period ends. You, on the other hand, scored a chunk of prime Manhattan real estate. The rewards are not comparable. I'm afraid of horses, I mutter, annoyed by the topic and fearful of Holly's inevitable matchmaking schemes. I thought we had a good thing until he dumped me in a crowded restaurant over brunch and immediately ghosted me. Holly offers an exaggerated gasp while holding the end of the measuring tape. You did not have a good thing. He was horrible, thankless, feckless, a plague to all women. You deserve so much better than him, and I believe a better guy is just around the corner. You should let me set you up with one of my brother's friends. I wave my palm back and forth, hoping she gets the hint that I'm not interested in dating. I don't want to talk about Caden or men in general.